Hello, everyone. This is the Nameless One, and tonight we will be continuing the Heart of Darkness campaign. We are on episode 99. So, what I'm going to be announcing tonight, for those of you that are watching, is that we're going to have a special. Once we hit our 100th episode, the next episode of Heart of Darkness will have a special milestone one-shot series. Probably do at least one, maybe more, depends on how well it does, where all of the audience gets to tune in on like what happens to the party. So you could definitely, do some donations, or I'll probably set something up for channel points on Twitch where you can impose difficult things on Wind.
Yeah, you guys can totally make it where I survive.
I know that there's a few people that like making fun of Wind in the chat, so now you can make his life difficult too.
It's okay. I will survive anything they can throw at me.
Yeah, I'll believe that.
How many sessions ago did you die again?
We don't talk about that.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about that.
But yeah, if you're excited to see that, want to hear more about it, I will be making a post sometime this week on Twitter, as well as the community tab for YouTube, and we will be hyping that up. And then after that, I'll also be making sure to announce it on my Discord as well, so join that, link in the description, as well as links on how to further support the channel. And, of course, as usual, if you enjoy what we do here and would like to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. Other than that, let's go ahead and jump into the recap. As I finally adjust my mic to be in front of me.
I guess I'll be doing the recap. Okay, so last time on Heart of Darkness, the party wandered into the palace, I want to say.
Castle, but close enough.
The castle, in search of our objective to free Luna from her dream. In the process of doing so, we kind of lost our way. So we didn't know where we were going. This led us down a corridor that led down some stairs. It turns out a lot of the castle's corridors are kind of destroyed and kind of lead into an empty void. So me and Serenity, Arya and Serenity, had a little rivalry for a second, which led to us discovering that we were going the wrong way. In the end, after that, Arya ended up falling into the void and witnessed a giant eyeball creature thingy, and couldn't find her way out, leaving Oral to finally drop Phoenix down on the ground and come down and try to save Arya, you know? Coral managed to do that so far, but ended up smacking into the ceiling of something. That's all I remember. Am I nailing it?
Yeah, close enough. Pretty much ended with them being hauled over with telekinesis.
Yeah.
I think I've had too much sugar.
Hey, Nez.
Yeah?
You send your thing?
Oh, right. Sorry, give me a sec.
I just switched the screen and realized that The link is still... There we go. That works.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't loaded in yet.
I can't say who is and isn't loaded in because I specifically have something that turns that off so I can better see the map.
Yeah.
Eventually, what I want to do is get the pointy ponies that Cameo was making set up so it shows who's talking and when.
Can you share the link to that at some point to the thing that's keeping who's loaded in away?
I'd have to find it again, but sure. Anyways, So if I remember correctly, you guys were standing in the middle of the castle trying to figure out where to go next. And
Yeah, we had jumped over. Sorry.
your enterprising rogue had found a door with an extremely intricate lock.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then promptly went poo-brained.
Oh, shit.
Does that mean it's my turn?
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
At that point, we had started looking at the other rooms to see if we could find something to do with the lock, and we were in the middle of a different room, and that's when someone rolled.
Someone died. You good, Gold?
That one.
Ah,
I'm good.
yeah. We didn't hear rolled, but we did hear nat one, so I think we got the gist of it. So,
Phoenix is the new teddy bear today.
Oh yeah, that.
what are you guys going to do about the door?
Well, we were in the middle of exploring the other rooms. That's when Arya took a dive.
Yes.
The water's fine.
Other than the big ass fissure in the floor, there wasn't anything else really in that room. The adjacent rooms to that were also largely empty.
Okay. So pretty much everything that was on the ground floor was just empty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess we're gonna have to go take a look at that lock again. Seems to be our only path forward.
Suppose.
Is your little phoenix separate?
Yes. I'm using the other character sheet for that,
Hmm.
so I can move them both by highlighting both. Then I can move it around.
Neat. So to save time, I want everybody to roll me a perception check, and this will be for checking the rest of the castle for a key. Because I'm
Just
assuming
regular
that
perception?
yes, regular perception.
There it is.
Well,
Okay.
one person who's good at that today. Yep.
Of
When-
course. It's
when
gonna
does
be one
not?
of those days. Amazing.
Still,
This is not a nat one.
somehow you rolled less than win, but still rolled better.
It's a talent.
So, Kindle,
My passive is 19, but don't mean crap in this place.
but the difference would be that passive would be if you would notice it just like if it was laying out. This is you are searching for it specifically, even if it is not laying out.
I failed the one thing I made my character to be good at.
So,
Sorry about that. My headset died.
Kindle, as you are searching around, you manage to find what appears to be a slightly misplaced brick, and jimmying it out of the spot, you do find the key. And when I say slightly misplaced, I mean it is a centimeter out further than the rest of the bricks around it. And on the floor.
Well,
Like it's on the floor level.
well. Oh, okay. Oh, this ought to work. Alright, everyone. Found the key.
Alright.
And I believe we need to make athletics, acrobatics to get upstairs.
No. I'm not gonna have that.
I'm not going to bother with that, okay.
Besides, I don't remember actually having to...
Not have
You guys
that
have
happen
it.
again.
I don't remember you guys actually having to do it up that way. It was in a different room that she had that. So, when you open that door, it leads to a spiral staircase that is going up a large tower. You do see occasional glimpses of the outside world from the tower.
Like through holes or through like little window areas in the tower?
Both.
Okay.
I'd assume windows.
Yeah, windows.
It's
Yeah,
both.
Kendall looks back at Serenity, about to say something. It's just like, naturally this happens now. Keep an eye out for any potential traps.
Who has a 15 plus on passive perception?
I do.
I do.
I have a
I
16.
do.
I got a 23.
I got a 21.
Oh,
19.
I got a 26. Yeah, I'm good.
Jesus Christ. Passive perception is going to be kind of broken by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I think at this point in the game, everybody has above 15.
We're
Unless they
hardened.
like dumb perception.
So, you guys see glimpses of Tarragon circling the boundaries of the Dread Realm. It's normally just glimpses of his body through the astral sea, although at one point, I will say... How many party members do we have? Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody roll me a d5.
Okay. There's... I don't know how to do
There
that.
you go. 3.
Oh, jeez,
Okay.
my thing's laggy.
See, and that would be...
But Phoenix
okay.
is...
So, Cameo, you actually get a glimpse at the eyes of Tarragon, and it sends a chill down your spine, but you do feel almost as if something is shielding you from the worst of his wrath. Because he does appear to be angry.
Very angry god. Coral says out loud suspiciously, with no other context. Very, very angry god.
So, when you guys get up to the top of the tower, it's a fairly empty-looking room. There's a single, rather sad-looking bed, a table with 2 chairs, a small, empty bookshelf, and on the table is a singular book and a candlestick. What do?
approach book warily.
So, the book is very, very ornately covered to the point where, like, the money that went into this book is probably on par with the money it took to build the castle.
Jeez. Talk about overcompensating. Jeez.
Roll Arcana for me. It does not appear to be a wizard's spellbook. Nor does it appear to be some sort of holy book either.
Probably some royalties journal then. Take a look.
You gonna open the book?
Yes, I'll open the book.
Okay, roll me an intelligence saving throw at disadvantage.
The good old Feeble Mind book.
So, as you guys are watching, Phoenix opens the book and disappears.
Oof.
Well, disappears would be slightly inaccurate. The pages of the book start flipping rapidly, and it looks as if the book draws Phoenix in black hole spaghettification style.
Power pose.
Is
Yeah, I try to grab it. Like, what the did that happen for?
Do you have the book open? Because
I
it
just
closed.
grabbed the book. I did not.
The book closed as soon as it finished drawing Phoenix in.
I turned to the others. Do any of you not understand what the fuck this happened?
I think Phoenix
I
was
think
the only one
who
that
could best explain it.
just got sucked
Yeah,
into a
exactly. Phoenix was the one who could explain it.
book. Shit.
God damn it! What is it with this party?
So do we all go in, or do we just let Phoenix handle it?
Phoenix is a very capable pony, I'm sure. But
I give you a dead look.
well, before you give me before you do anything, let me finish. But I think it might be better if we see what one of us can, if another one of us will get sucked in. Preferably the strongest, in case he is in trouble. And then I look at
Kendall just
Kendall.
rolls his eyes. Fine.
Thank you, party leader.
I think one of us should go. But
Earl
not
holds the
me.
book over their head. Coral holds the book over their head.
Open the.
Walks over to the other one. Baps them with the book.
Whack! Nothing happens. Whoever
Okay,
just
so
got.
I
Alright,
found this
Coral, open the
right.
book.
I opened the book.
Are you pointing it at Kindle?
Yeah.
Okay. Kindle will roll a
Yeah.
disadvantage intelligence saving throw.
Can we use this book as a weapon?
If it ever decides to load. Yeah, sorry, my internet has been acting up all day.
Generally, in D&D, weapons that just make your opponents disappear are ones that will bite you in the ass later.
I mean,
Yeah, because they
it
will
would-
always come again. and
it would solve so many
There
problems
we
in the
go.
immediate moment.
and make your final
Ah,
problem
that
even
one.
worse.
We just gotta throw it off a cliff afterwards.
Coral, roll a disadvantage strength saving throw.
Yeah, disadvantage strength.
Yes.
Shit, man. Nat 1 as well.
Okay, so you drop the book and get sucked in with him.
Oh, jeez.
And as the two of you are sucked in, the book slams closed again. Mel and Arya are the only two left standing, other than the poo brain.
I'm gonna look at
I pick
Mel?
up the book and put it in my bag.
Mel and with the look that says, "Please, can you look at it?"
I'm not. No, you.
It's your turn, Mel. Besides,
Hey,
someone's
you're
gotta be
right,
here
yeah.
to guard. Yeah, but do you want to be here alone trying to guard the book if something happens?
Mel, you should totally point it at Wind.
I was thinking of that, but isn't that what Coral just did?
No, well,
Quirrell,
It was to the other.
I'm gonna let you know that Quirrell got sucked in because of both at once. Because otherwise, Quirrell would have also had to make the intelligence saving throw. But Nat 1 after Nat 1, and so
I'm gonna pull out a flask and drink from it, and then look at Mel and say, "Okay, look, fine. How about this? We'll both open the book and hope we don't die when we get turned into spaghetti noodles."
You're an idiot.
It's also our only plan.
don't forget to point it at your poo-brained owl and rogue.
I start rubbing at my temple. Y'all are assuming that they're not like frozen in there and that they can still do things.
Okay, very fair assumption. How do we get out of the Dread Realm again? Because I'm pretty sure we have to, what was it, defeat a Dreadlord or something in order to get out, and we can't do that without them. So it's either we jump in the book and get turned into spaghetti and die in pain, or we die of starvation. Well, you die of starvation.
I mean, we could live a perfectly good life just waiting for them to come out. I can do magic. I could try and get them out.
We saw what happened when someone tried to do magic in this castle before.
We did?
Remember the locks?
Somebody punched...
Oh wait, no,
Quirrell.
that wasn't the rock. That was
Not magic.
didn't he try to burn? No, yeah, he just regularly tried to burn it down. Well, regardless, if
He
you
didn't
think
even
you
try
can,
to burn it down. He tried to... I'm pretty sure somebody tried to kick it down.
no, he tried to burn it down.
And then there was a fireball
It was
explosion.
burned.
Yeah, he
I
tried to
think
burn it down.
Dora tried to burn you down.
No, he said that he
Not the
pulled
other
out oil. Remember, he pulled out oil and lit it on fire.
Yeah, he tried to blow up the lock before the lock exploded back.
Yeah. But regardless, if you think you can really figure out what's going on with the book, then by all means.
I'd rather
You can-
try than have us all stuck in there.
You can roll Arcana, or if you have Identify or Detect Magic, both of those can also help glean information.
I think I might have Identify. Isn't that first level?
I don't remember.
For wizard, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't have that. Well, Arcana. I've got a -2 Arcana. I guess I'll roll that. I don't think I'll glean much from it.
I mean, I'd roll it, but my character doesn't do Arcana, so
12.
Yeah, there's no book that you have ever read about or seen or heard people talk about that fits the description of this book or what it's doing?
The book was on a table, right? Nameless.
Yes. Now it's in
Mel.
Mel's bag, but it was on the table.
Mel, let me see the book. I'm gonna point it at the table, and you try to observe what's going on.
Alright. I hand Arya the book, and then back up, like, to the other side of the room.
You can't see it from way over there.
I can see just fine over
We
here.
need you to observe it. You're the only
The room's
magically
not that
inclined.
big.
Oh, okay.
I'm also very observant.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use the shackles or the shades to hold the book far away from me toward Mel, and then I'm going to open it.
You're pointing it at Mel?
Yeah.
Mel, make a
You?
disadvantage intelligence saving throw.
Me?
And you're
Yeah.
okay, this is completely out of character. And you talk about not starting fights, like really?
Relax.
The second that Arya tries to do that, I try and look away. So I do have to make the disadvantage. Disadvantage, you said?
Yes.
Fuck.
We're just gonna keep this streak going. Wait, how do you have a -2 to Arcana if you have a +4 for intelligence?
I have proficiency. My intelligence.
Oh,
is 7.
okay.
I really should have taken that deal.
Can I curse at Arya as I get sucked into the book?
There's enough for
You're not
a very short sentence. But yes, you can curse at Arya.
I can't, nothing comes to mind, so I'm just gonna say I do that. Make some
Say a
very
very
rude
sim-
hoof gestures.
Well, right after he gets sucked in, I'm gonna look at the book and just say, okay, now it's my turn. Gotta go try to help everyone.
Please point it at
Party
the
wife.
other two. If you're
I'm-
going to go in as well, so that I don't have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna point it at them and get them sucked in, and then I'm going to point it at myself.
Okay. That way I don't have to engineer the situation in which they also end up in the book. I need to find this. I know which song I'm using for this, and there's a specific reason I'm using this song, but I need to find it. Give me just a sec.
And you guys thought I was just gonna leave you in the book or something to that effect.
I think
You
we-
still lied and tricked someone into dragging in.
Yeah, otherwise we would have ended up debating it forever.
Not
No.
really.
I
Y'all
wouldn't
just,
have
you just
debated it
suck
at all. I would have just said no.
Exactly.
we do this one actually.
And we got like 2 poo brains. There's a monster in there.
One. No, we do that one. We do that one. Not that one. Hold on, I'm just making sure. Yeah, okay. So, Arya,
Yeah. Ooh, wow, I am lightheaded. But continue.
when you open the book, you get sucked inside, and when you blink, there's the sudden change. You feel like you've you know those naps when you take a nap and you lay down and then you wake up and it feels you just kind of look around and go, what century is it?
No. But I will.
Please tell me somebody else knows what I mean by that.
I know exactly what you mean by that.
I get mixed up by the day.
All of you essentially have that sensation of where you like sit up and there's just like, the hell? At this exact moment, this all applies to you. You are sitting in a empty blank space. The only feature in this area is a very ornate looking door with a number on it. Starting with the first person into the book, Phoenix, it is 243 and then counts up for each of you. Each of you also has a number that is the number before the door number that is marked on your hoof or hand.
Game?
No, this is not a Squid
So
Game.
Phoenix would have 242 on their hoof.
It was
Okay, so
And the person
I'm
who
in room 243.
42.
you are in room 242. The room on you that is marked on you is your room number, and your number goes up according to the order in which you entered the book.
What about Coral and Kindle? Since they kind of went in.
Kindle went in first.
Okay.
Well, Kindle went in second. Remember, Phoenix curiosity killed the cat. So Phoenix is first.
Coral and I went before Coral.
Yes. So it'd be Phoenix, Kindle, Coral, Melrose, and then we'll go Otto, Serenity, and then Arya.
Okay.
So Arya has the highest number. If you can, like, do the math and note that down for me, whoever decides to do it.
I think I have 248. Oh, it's 248, right? Or is it 428? What was the starting number, Nameless?
It would be 40.
243 was the
Okay.
starting number.
Okay, 243, so 249 should be mine.
You sure you're not 250?
It's ice with two.
49. I'm counting it up too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody make note of that, because that is actually technically important.
Probably better if we just put our numbers in chat.
So back to Arya specifically. What do?
Alright, so I'm gonna inspect the door.
It is a very ornate door. The door frame expands much wider than the door itself, and seems to be made up of some sort of wood, and is a very ornate, swirly type of design that, as far as you can tell, has no meaning behind it, other than the one spot where the number is. And of course, the number is 248.
Is there anything else in the room?
Well, to be entirely frank, you can't even tell if it's a room. It's a massive blank void of white.
Okay. Right now I'm just... the only thing I can do right now is say 249.
That is essentially tattooed on your hand. Well, hoof. in
Oh,
your
it
case.
is?
Yes.
And there's a number on the door, right?
Oh,
248.
I get it.
How high is the number on the door?
The number is one lower than yours.
No, I mean like 244. Or 24. Fuck. Mixed up on the numbers.
You are 249. The door says 248. Why is this so complicated, Wind?
I'm trying to figure out what to do. Like, is it because I was thinking of putting my hoof to the door and
The door has a
that
doorknob.
Oh, then I'll open the door.
So as you reach to turn the doorknob, you are suddenly stopped by a long, lanky hand as a strange-looking creature sidles its way out into view and says, give me just a second. I actually hadn't picked the voice for this one yet, so give me just a sec to decide which one I'm going to use. We'll use this one.
Okay, just clarifying, the door in front of us is the number below the one we have.
Yes.
Okay.
Does anybody else need to ask that question again?
No.
So the one on my hoof is 243.
That would be correct.
Okay.
We good?
For now.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Wind,
think so.
I do not know how intelligible this voice is, so listen carefully. Okay?
All right.
You need to stay here for now. Anyways,
I heard
welcome
that.
to my manor.
Oh, why do I have to stay here?
Because it's not time for the party.
Party? Wait, what part? Who's the host?
Why, me, of course.
And your name is?
You can call me the steward.
The steward. Well, steward. Where are the people that were with me?
If they opened the book, then they are in a different room.
Are the rooms nearby?
There are many. In fact, at this point, 249 of them.
See, I look at the number on my hoof. Okay, that makes sense.
See, the party
And-
will commence once we reach 1,000.
1,000?
Correct.
So there's 249 creatures that you've invited to this party so far.
That would be correct as well. See, you catch on quickly.
All right.
Now, I know that it may be somewhat of a, what's the word? Bummer to sit in the empty white void, so these rooms are actually quite special.
How so?
Tell me, what is your greatest wish?
Greatest wish. To remember a good time from my past.
So as you say that, the entirety of the room warps and changes to perfectly fit exactly what you remember. See, these rooms, they're quite special. They grant the wishes of those within.
I see. So,
Within some reason.
so let's say my wish is to go to a room with my friends in it. Phoenix.
So the room warps and twists again, and it still appears vaguely the same, with some minor changes. But one of the major changes that happens is Phoenix walks in through the door. But something is slightly off, and you can tell it's not exactly Phoenix, but a approximation of Phoenix based off of your memories.
I see. Fuck. My memories on Phoenix are not that good. At least this character's.
Anyways,
Anyways, I have more guests to attend to.
And with that, he just kind of disappears. What do you...
Shit. I will speak with the Phoenix and ask, do you know a way out of here?
It parrots back something to the effect of, why would we leave? We have everything we need.
You know what? You're absolutely right. We do. The only thing we're missing is the rest of our friends. We just have to,
When you say that, the door opens again. The fake door, not the one leading out of the room. That one is still visible, but has not changed. The fake door bursts out just like every member of your party, including a very vaguely pony-shaped creature that you're not entirely sure who it is, as well as several others that, like, you know they existed, but you don't know who they are.
God damn it.
Including a approximation of Biafi as well, based off of your memories.
I'm gonna look at the Biafi one and say, you always had a plan. So, actually, let me try that. I would love for this door to open up.
Nothing happens.
I would love to see what the other rooms look like.
Nothing happens.
I wish to see what the other rooms look like.
Nothing happens.
Damn it. So it's only from what my knowledge. My knowledge says that Biafi always had answers. So, Biafi, how do we get out of here? How do I get out of here?
He looks at you, hands you a massive mug of ale, and says, "Why would we?"
I'm going to drink the ale, but still try to come up with something. I'm gonna try to explore, go deeper and deeper into the room, and see what I can find.
The room can expand to be the size of multiple cities or an entire universe, while at the same time, the door is always just barely in sight, no matter where you are. Now, we're going to put a pause on it for you and go to a different room. Eeny, meeny, miny, Kindle. The steward appears to you as well, introduces himself, and tells you the general gist of you're not supposed to leave the room. He also teaches you how to alter your room to your desires as well, with the exception of the things that Wind has tried.
Well, thing is, I don't think you can give me what I would desire.
So,
What I desire is to finish my mission. I can't do that in here.
the room begins to warp and twist, and before you know it, you're with your group again, and preparing to face off against the Silent King. Roll me a intelligence check.
Oh, no. I feel like that is...
And a sanity check as well.
And that was disadvantage, not that it matters. And sanity. That did not do particularly well.
So, you are now convinced that this is your reality.
God damn it. Well, that pretty much cripples me for a good little bit.
Quarrel. The steward shows up to you as well and explains the same thing he has explained to your past two party members. And I'd imagine that your desires are kind of all over the place, so just rapid fire me the top 5.
Yafi and the party are here. Luna's with Shadowfire. They're all gone. All of us are out and gone. It's basically an open field. There's a buffet going on, and let's not forget the fun one. The guy is on fire. Quarrel is pissed off.
So all of the above happens, and one that you didn't list that I'd imagine that Quarrel has somewhat forgotten about. All of the members of your family that you want to see are there as well as your entire party.
Is Sweetheart there?
Yes.
Because she's been gone for how many things? Yeah.
Now that one I will admit to having forgotten.
Yeah, I figured.
He was back in the whole city dream realm with Rainbow Dash, right?
That's when she was last majorly featured, and then like the foil to her was attached to a different character that is no longer part of the party. But yeah, all of the things that were within Coral's desire list that you gave, as well as friends and family she didn't think about being there. Even a copy of Shadowfire.
Like most of your fan art, is disproportionately small. I don't think like 99% of people realize how large Shadowfire is physically.
Most people don't know. Roll me a disadvantaged religion check. Everything is perfectly alright here. Nothing is wrong. There is nothing to be seen here. We just enjoy the picnic, banquet, whatever. Is that what Quarrel does?
Takes a few steps.
Go ahead.
Quarrel does take a few steps forward, but she's hesitant. She's scared.
All of the individuals that are there are trying to get you to come sit with them in the most welcoming way possible for Quarrel.
There is something. As Coral knows nothing is wrong, but that doesn't necessarily mean she doesn't feel like it's gonna go wrong. Like, maybe things are okay now, but everyone's here. They're a giant target at this point. Not to mention, she does know they got randomly dragged in a book. So even if this picnic is completely fine, Coral knows it's not gonna last. And Coral is on edge.
So Shadowfire actually is the one that essentially disarms that sense of unease. You know, the one with potentially the power to do something about it.
I mean, given the fact that Shadowfire had one of the tears on him, Coral remembers a lot. There was a point where Shadowfire did need Coral's help to get out of a fucked up situation. But after a few minutes, Coral does eventually join, but when she does so, the blanket that she had on her back, she moves it to over her head and ties it around her head like that before sitting down with them.
So everything that they do is in a way that would be Coral's expectations for something that somebody is trying to make welcoming. Everything that happens is within what she would expect of them too.
Oh god, that means there's gonna be a fight that breaks out soon too. Or at least an argument. Coral expects at least there to be something wrong, but it's something so kind of sickly about this. But there's one thing she wants to do.
And what is that?
Use Zone of Truth.
Okay. Before we let you ask what you're going to ask for that, we're going to go to the next individual, which will be Melrose.
Alright.
Mel, the steward has showed up. He has explained the circumstances and left just as abruptly as before. And as far as you can tell, everything is however your desires shape it.
Well, right now I want to slap Arya, so I slap a fake Arya.
Well deserved.
It is
Yes.
the most satisfying slap you have ever delivered. And you kind of want to keep doing it.
I'm not taking damage, right?
It's not really you.
What? I feel like one is good enough. I rant a little bit and look for a way out of here.
So, when you finish your rant, you realize that you're standing in the middle of what appears to be an apple orchard. It is a very familiar one. In fact, you're pretty sure that that tree over there, you remembered naming it. Though I'm not going to say a name because you're the one that's supposed to have named it, being a druid and all.
Yeah. I'm bad at names, so yes, I know the name of that tree. Apparently.
It seems like a very druid thing to do, because you didn't start out as a spore druid.
Yeah, I was a forest druid for like all of 2 sessions.
But as you look around, you realize that this isn't just any orchard. This is your orchard.
Yeah. That does not completely put me at ease, because my orchard was not a safe place in the end. I'm gonna cautiously look around and like explore a bit. I'm still trying to leave, but I'm also like confused.
From what you can tell, this is your orchard well before it became dangerous. This dappled sunlight filtering through the trees, the sounds of birds, and the gentle breeze wafting between the trunks.
A relative calm like passes over Melrose, and they take in a deep breath.
It smells pleasant.
Get lost here, but like
smells pleasantly of apples.
What?
I said it smells pleasantly of apples.
Yeah. Melrose would happily get lost in this place, but they're trying to stay focused right now.
As you were continuing through the orchard, you do spot your companions and several relatives that you had wished to see at, even if you didn't quite remember wishing to see them. All sitting around a picnic blanket with whatever the hell you decide your favorite food is.
I'm just gonna make a wisdom save to see if I give in the temptation. That's above average, so I'll take that.
Trying to decide if it would actually be wisdom or like an insight check. Because insight would be the idea that you're trying to figure out if it even is, and then the saving throw would be applied with that knowledge.
I was less trying to resist something and more trying to, like, in character decide if my character gives in or not.
Yeah, touche. I'm gonna say that would be enough to pass.
Yeah. That's what I rolled too. I'm just... You know what? I'm gonna grab some and put it in my bag, but I'm gonna keep going. This doesn't... Like, this seems too good to be true, and I don't trust it.
I also want you to roll a sanity saving throw as your companions and relatives begin to try to get you to stay. I like how you fail that one miserably. So, it's at this point that you realize just how long it's been since you've had a good meal or company that isn't also on the edge of collapsing 90% of the time. That you remember that the times that you used to spend sitting under the trees just reminiscing about everything and just enjoying nature. Nature has not been something that you could properly enjoy in who knows how long. And I'm gonna say with that roll, even if you decide to keep going, you are now a blubbering mess.
Yeah. Yep.
So, do you keep going?
Slowly, and I'm like reminiscing and like stopping to look at significant things. Like, yeah, I'm trying not to stop because I don't think I'm gonna get started again if I do.
You can hear the merrymaking of your companions behind you, with your family as well, extended family, and the scent of fresh baked apple pie and whatnot. And with that, unless you have something you want to say, we're gonna switch over to Phoenix.
Nope, go ahead.
Okay. Phoenix, you have also been delivered the information by the steward and told how to manipulate your room. What is Phoenix's desire?
Well, she'd very much like to, have this, little reality she went to in the first place to be saved. I don't think the room can really do that.
So, as you reminisce on that idea, the room warps and changes to a much happier-looking version of Equestria. In fact, you've seen this a couple of times in the Dread Realms of others, but somehow it doesn't feel as sinister, it doesn't feel as malicious as you've seen it before. Roll an Arcana check for me. There's more going on here than meets the eye. More than even, just powerful illusions. This thing that you've entered has a purpose that you're not being told about. I will say that the castings of Identify and Detect Magic are both possible, and both will yield information. Identify will not outright tell you what it is, though.
Yeah, this is going to take a good degree of time to be as thorough as she wants to be, so she's gonna take out her bag of holding and set up her desk, then take out her books on
the entire scene, by the way. The entire scene, by the way, changes to the old library that Twilight used to live in, the Golden Oaks, and you are surrounded by books that appear to be exactly the kinds of things that you were thinking you might need.
Yeah, she knows enough, though, to use her own in this situation.
So, while I leave you to that, you can send me what you are planning to do, and we are going to go back to Arya.
Yes. Okay.
Arya, by the way, that the alcohol you drank is the best you have ever tasted.
I will empty one of my flasks and wish for another.
Well, it was the tankard, but yeah, the tankard seems to have no bottom with how much you've been drinking out of it.
Well, I am going to do my best to try to focus. And, let me see. I want to see the steward again. The real steward.
So the steward manifests again and says, give me just a sec.
How may I help you?
I would like. I love these rooms and all, but would it be okay if I visit my friends so we can properly get prepared for the party? You wouldn't want guests that aren't being represented for your party properly, right?
He lets out an unsettling laugh and says,
Nice try, but I'm not that gullible. It is not quite something you want to do to leave your room or have them leave theirs. Besides, you can't go to higher numbered rooms. Once you leave, you can only go down.
Then let me go down.
But why would you want to do that? You gotta wait.
Well-
You have to wait for the party. And while you're here, your greatest wishes and desires will be granted to you.
Yeah, but life isn't all about the greatest wishes and desires. Having those granted without earning them doesn't really make them worth anything.
he shrugs and tells you that if you really want to, you can make it so that you have to work for them.
Yeah, I forgot about that possibility. God damn it!
Your tankard is now
there.
very empty, by the way.
I'm going to hold out my tankard and yell, refill! While staring at the steward and saying, I want to leave this place.
He shrugs and says, well, that's not possible. And disappears.
Yeah.
I will note that you haven't bothered checking the door that is always just within eyesight. Especially considering that you're standing in the same room still. Unlike some of the others.
Then I will start heading toward that. I thought that was the same door that I tried earlier.
You haven't tried the door.
I
You
did.
told it to open and it didn't.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. You
was
did not
interrupted.
try
You
the
didn't
door.
actually
Oh,
find
yeah,
it.
that's right. I will go ahead and go to the door and try to open it.
The door is unlocked, and it swings open into blackness.
Fuck! Wait. I wish I had wings.
The door swings closed, and you sprout a pair of wings and find yourself flitting through the sky like a hummingbird.
Can I wish myself back to the previous room?
Well, yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do that and try to open the door with, and hopefully I'll still have the wings.
So, you're going to step through the door?
I'm going to first, put the tankard through the door.
The tankard disappears as it goes through the door.
Son of a bitch. Carpe diem. I'ma go through the door.
As you step through the door, the first thing you notice is, despite the blackness, you are standing on something solid. The second thing you notice is, holy shit, this hurts. As your body begins to actively warp and twist in the most painful of ways.
Like, we're talking, like, my bones are breaking?
It's not exactly bones breaking, but it is... your body is changing. It's not like major changes yet, but as you're walking through, the steward appears and hauls you back into your room, at which point the pain subsides and you return to normal, and he says,
Did I tell you not to leave your room?
Sorry, I must have misheard you. I'm sorry.
I'm not that stupid, thank you. If you leave your room, the further you go, the more you begin to decay.
I see. And you want to reach your goal of 1,000, right?
Correct, and the further along you get, the worse the decay gets.
So, would this decay eventually kill me?
Absolutely.
I see. So, if I actually walk into that or walk into the darkness there, without me seeing my friends, technically you would have lost the guest that you've been waiting for. Well, one of the guests.
Well, technically, I can't stop you from trying to leave. You have to get to room 0, though.
Okay, room 0. Got it.
And your friends' rooms are close enough that technically you could survive for at least a little while. But
And which
human-
direct? I'll tell you what. So you don't lose a guest. I'll go visit my friends quickly. Then I'll speak with them about everything, about your party and everything. After that, after I visit all of my friends and we decide on what we're gonna do next, and we do that thing, I will head back to your room, or to the room. That way you don't lose anything.
all of this is foolish, but I know you creatures will not listen to reason.
And with that, he disappears.
Alright, well. Shit, I don't know which direction to go. Fuck. Is there anything that tells me that there's another door?
I'm
Like the direction of the door?
have you been
I don't know how
listening?
I don't know how far. Yeah, he said that they're nearby, but he never specified which direction or how the layout is. Nearby could be like,
It's a straight
halfway.
line wind.
okay, then I'm gonna go straight down the hall. Or the darkness. You know what I mean.
You know, sometimes it's like listening to a deaf Usopp dealing with
It's
you,
not a-
wind.
It's not deaf, it's caution. I want to make sure
Yes,
that I'm
but
doing this right.
there are times where you don't hear what I say.
Well,
That's,
there are times
that's
you don't
the
hear
deaf
what I
part.
say, so ha. Fair point, but continue.
Anyway, before we go back to you, we're gonna check in on Cameo with her zone of truth, see what she was gonna ask.
So I asked them, how did you all get here? Did we actually manage to defeat the guy?
Hold on, I'm reading Zone of Truth. So they all say yes.
I squint for a moment and look between them.
Roll an
How did you
insight
get
check
here?
for me. They tell you they've always been here.
Wow, okay, so that sets off everything.
I mean, you asked what was potentially a vague question, and they answered with a potentially vague answer. As far as you can tell, the answers they are giving you, they wholeheartedly believe is the truth.
As I look between them, so how exactly did all of you get here? I know how some of you did, but for the rest of you?
Shadowfire, despite his now miniature stature, puffs up his chest and says, I am a god for a reason.
Okay, that is true, but you could have flown, you could have teleported, you could have walked, opened the book. How exactly did you do it?
They all look very confused and ask, what book?
The same book that got me in here. Coral begins to lightly tug on the blanket. I especially look at my teammates. You guys should know it.
Everybody at the table looks very concerned for you, and several of them are suggesting you take a nap. Maybe you'll feel better.
Coral gets up.
Piggybacking off of the insight, from what you can tell, the sentiment does seem genuine.
Coral gets up and specifically looks at Phoenix. You don't remember the book, do you?
Phoenix gives a very Phoenix-like answer and saying, I have lots of books. Which one do you mean? And please tell me you can't see Ice saying exactly that.
Oh no, I 100% believe that.
Sounds like him.
She has at least 20 books in her backpack.
What were you saying, Camia?
The book that you found in the Dread Realm that you decided to open up, and it spaghettied you into it, and then dragged the rest of us in.
Phoenix kind of looks confused and says, I don't remember being spaghettified. And I'm pretty sure I'd remember that.
You remember whose Dread Realm? Whose Dread Realm were we in a few minutes ago?
Everybody looks very concerned and say that it's been quite a while since the last time you guys were in a Dread Realm.
No, it hasn't. Coral messes with the blanket a bit.
Roll a sanity check for me.
That long.
The disparities in your reality and this one are starting to get to the point where you're not sure what to do with it anymore, emotionally or mentally.
Coral stomps her feet. She is not doing good right now. She is now starting to get pissed. She then turns to Melrose. Alright. No, I can't be the only one. This has to be some level of bullshit. Do you remember what I was doing during our last Dread Realm?
Maybe? That was the answer, by the way.
Earl goes up to Melrose and picks him up. How do you not remember?
As you're doing that, you get the cry of, "Not this again!"
He turns. Who was that?
It was Melrose. Melrose said that.
She shakes Melrose just a little bit. So, you remember or no?
He tells you that it's been a little while, but he does remember you doing this. I will note that he also feels just as real as holding the actual Melrose. Or at least what you remember holding Melrose feeling like. Which to you would just be the same as actually holding Melrose.
Give me 1 second, my laptop's about to die.
Okay, we'll go ahead and swap over to our intrepid adventurer who is currently failing at slaying the Silent King with the group.
Yeah, don't remind me.
So, your group's kind of in a bad way. But as far as you're concerned, this is your reality. What do?
Do I at least remember actually coming into the book?
You vaguely remember something about a book, but you know, the Silent King's right here. You have more important things to pay attention to. Roll an intelligence saving throw. At disadvantage.
And watch me continue. This was a check?
Save.
Save, thank you. Watch me continue to ultimately fail and still not be able to do jack shit. Once the roll actually goes through.
You are afflicted by a crippling headache. The entire scene around you swaps very rapidly back to the white void, and at the moment, all you can do is roll around on the floor in pain, as a very familiar pain floods your entire brain. I think somebody got fed up with your playing pretend.
Ow. As much as this hurts. Thanks.
All you get in response is, "Why are you so stupid?"
Bad luck.
You get an exasperated noise, and we're going to swap to Phoenix. Phoenix, you're pretty sure it's been centuries of study. But you have no subjects to study. And, you know, it's not very useful if you don't have something to test on. Because all of the things that you... all the things that you've been able to see so far through your spellcasting and whatnot. Also roll Arcana as well, since you are doing the detect magic.
So there is lots of powerful transmutation and illusion magic at work. Powerful as in, like, deity levels. But none of it seems to be serving any real purpose other to fulfill the wishes of the occupant of the room. There is also an undercurrent of something else, though. Something different. And despite your best efforts, it always seems to just be out of reach the answer that you're looking for. Maybe some more studying would help.
Yeah, she might as well pull out her transmutation book.
Arya. See, you make it through 2 blank rooms because your Pruebane companions could not muster a single desire between the 2 of them, and find yourself standing in an apple orchard.
What is going on here?
You're also in excruciating pain, and it looks like you are growing strange fungus.
Ew! Like, wait, on my hooves or on my back?
All the way up your legs and starting to move down your back.
It's still moving?
It is. You are actively decaying.
I'm going to continue. I'm going to press on, trying my best to ignore the pain. I'm going to go deeper and deeper into the orchard until I can find something or some kind of building.
Mel, roll a What's your passive perception again, Mel?
23.
So as you were trotting your way, trying to find the door again, because I'm assuming that's where you were headed, or just somewhere.
Yeah. My initial idea was to try opening the door, but then you plopped me in an orchard, so I was just looking for a way out. So yeah.
So as you were trotting, looking for the way out, you do notice a vibrantly pink zebra that looks very familiar, except they're not looking so great compared to the one you left at the picnic.
Do I see him too?
No.
Okay.
At this very moment, they look like something that you would have expected from a failed science experiment kind of deal. Oh, hold on. We're gonna put a pause on it.
Okay. Time for another bowl of cereal. Wait, are we going on break?
I'm gonna guess that's a maybe. Enjoy your cereal.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Okay, sorry about that. My father dropped by to deliver some eggs.
Nice.
So I will be having scrambled eggs later. Is everybody here?
I am.
I'm still here.
Cameo?
Cameo is currently muted, so probably not.
We'll give Cameo a couple of minutes before. Are you here?
Yeah, I was about to say I need a few more minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okie doke. See. So for the time being, first I'm gonna check and see what the
Ooh.
got
Wow.
people chatting, or at least on YouTube. YouTube chat has been busy.
Yep. You also have a message on YouTube.
A message? What do you mean?
Yeah. Someone added you.
Oh, the Rainbow Dash. Yeah, I saw that, and I appreciate the subscribe and the love for my character.
Oh no, I enlarged the wrong thing. Okay, there we go.
Somehow that feels like a very awkward thing to say.
What? I enlarged I enlarged Discord and not Opera GX. Not sponsored, by the way. But yeah.
I wish they would sponsor. You have any idea how much I'd need that money?
Opera GX.
Give Cameo a few more minutes to finish what she's doing.
You know, all in all, I think that we're all doing pretty well in this place that we're
Yourself not
in.
included.
Well,
You
I mean,
know?
it's pretty hard to do badly.
Yeah, none of us have died. We all we all got into there pretty nicely, pretty easily. Sorry, Mel. But yeah.
Yeah, speak for yourself. I had to be yanked out of it by a hat.
See, that's just your hat saying it loves you.
More like, I'm done with your bullshit.
I like this song. This is perfect for the vibe, and it also is a very nice musical piece in general.
It is.
I also keep links for all of that in the descriptions for the YouTube videos as well.
Nice. Have you figured out a way out of this?
Working on it. I think she's dug herself into a bit of a hole, though. I don't know if she can... I don't know. I think it might have broken her.
Well, she is.
You played directly into something I had planned, just in general.
Forgot to cast Detect Magic in the first place.
So Nameless is just sitting in the background, twiddling his hands like, all according to plan.
That would be rubbing my hands together.
Whatever. You know what I meant, though, don't you?
Only because I understand the villain stereotype better than you.
You do. I will give you that one because we are on your stream, and I do not feel like watching Arya turn into a overgrown mushroom or whatever is happening.
Speaking of, are we good to keep going or?
We're giving Kimmy a few more minutes.
Okay.
And then we'll probably stop about 7:30, 8 o'clock my time.
Okay, so 30 more minutes?
30 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Just for people be able to have time to do things after the game.
Plus, we still have the after-game discussion that the Patreon members can join in on.
Mm-hmm. $5 and up get to get in on the actual podcasts I do.
Nice. Oh, my throat.
Are you being consumed by the spores in real life too?
Sounds like it.
It really
Something
does.
went down the wrong tube.
Sorry, guys, I was summoning a demon.
Hey, Cameo.
Welcome back, Cameo. So we're gonna go ahead. Who was? Okay, I remember what it was. So Mel, you spot Arya, but like,
Yeah.
she looks like she's been huffing your spores.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
You're being consumed by mushrooms. They're growing on you.
Fungus, not necessarily mushrooms.
Yeah.
But yeah. What do? For Mel.
I approached. I thought I heard something about me looking like some lab experiment, or were you still describing Arya?
Arya. It's Arya who is looking like the lab experiment.
Yeah, fair enough. I approach Arya. Are you okay?
I'm gonna look at him and say, no, I'm gonna slowly put my hoof on his shoulder and say, I'm dying. This is the end for me.
Is
Even
there
if-
anything I can? I want the mushrooms gone. Can I do that? Can I just say I want them gone? Or do I
Nothing
have to take
happens.
action? What?
When you say that, nothing happens.
Oh. Well, fuck. I feel like I'm gonna have to cast a spell, but I'm not sure if there's any specific, like, Spore Druid thing that would work here. I don't think there is.
I'm gonna stop you right there and just say, hey, it's fine. I'm just in a lot of pain.
A lot.
But yes. It's perfectly fine. It's nothing. Just be careful when you go out. When you go out the door.
I cast Lesser Restoration. I'm trying to get rid of the, like, spores and, like, mushrooms and shit. Or, like, fungus. It says I can touch a creature and...
It seems that it is resistant to your lesser restoration, as it does not even slightly subside.
Hold on, let me see something. I think I might have something that can help with this.
If you got something, be my guest. It's your funeral. Literally.
I'm guessing, Nameless, that this is not caused by some kind of gas that's eroding me, right?
Nope.
Just a wild guess. Nameless?
I said no.
Okay. Then I got nothing. Look, it's fine. We can worry about that later. We need to... Could be listening. We need to find the others so we can talk about a party that's being held. Which is the reason why we're here.
I'm still not an idiot.
Don't you have something better to do?
This is all I have to do.
Damn it. Well, anyway... is there any way to stop the decaying?
You go back to your
Then you
room.
had something on your sheet that you could do that? Are you gonna try that or no?
Try what? Wait, is this
You
in
said you had
character?
something to do with this.
Oh, I asked the question. I got a no, so it would not help.
Okay.
Okay, so going back to my room, we'll reverse this.
Correct.
Guess it's some kind of psychic link then? I don't know. I guess probably unicorn magic or something. Anyway, you're a unicorn and you have magic. And I look at Mel.
I'm
You
an
have-
pony.
Oh, right.
Has picture of pony on screen. You're a unicorn, right?
Well, in my defense, I can only see my picture right now.
Yeah, fog of war. We can't really see outside of the rooms we are in.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Okay.
hasn't stopped Coral from moving around.
Yeah. It really hasn't.
Fine. Okay. So, here's the deal. If we go out the door, we'll start decaying, and it could possibly die. There are multiple levels, to this place. There are, I think, we need to get to the room 0. Stuart, was it room 0?
There is no answer.
Well, someone's pissy right now. Anyway, we need to get to room 0. We can get to room 0, we can get out. We can try to stop and find our friends along the way, but we'll also possibly die. Also, I have a working theory on this, so whatever you do, don't ask the room for anything and don't think of anything you want. Just in case.
You speak it and it will be thought of. I think, like, I unconsciously think of something.
Whatever it is you thought of appears in front of you.
I'm going to glare at Mel.
I push it off, like, to the side, like, behind something. Pretend it's not there. I can still try to help. I've got one more trick up my sleeve.
Actually, what do you have? Yeah, first let's hear your idea, then I'll tell you mine.
Lesser Restoration didn't work. I don't currently have Greater Restoration prepared, but I can cast fucking Regenerate, so I do so. I cast Regenerate on Arya. See if that does anything.
Arya, it appears to be slightly less painful. Just slightly.
Okay, thank you for the painkiller. I have another idea, but I need your help with it. First things first. You know what? I'm gonna do this whole thing without asking the DM. Information that is.
Okay, bold we are today.
Yep, doing it full on in character.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. This is dangerous. I need you to actually watch over my body while I try to astral project. Can you do that?
I could, but wouldn't it be safer if you weren't dying when you did that?
Maybe. I don't really remember what the monks that trained me told me about it. The warnings were in one ear and out the other, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Regardless, if this works, I can at least try to see where the others are and hopefully speak with them, maybe? I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know too much about the spell, just know how to perform it.
Alright. I wish you luck.
Okay, cool. And before I do this, and I'm gonna pull out a flask and drink from it while and then I'm gonna go back to glaring at Mel.
I glare right back. You're the reason I'm stuck here.
Yeah, well, don't think about what you want. Because there's no telling what that could do, or if you want battle, I don't know. I don't know what could happen. So, just try not to.
I feel like what Nez wants right now, or Mel wants right now, is to reach out and slap your ass.
Yeah, but I'm restraining myself because you're already hurt enough.
Yeah, you can do that later. Alright, and then I'm going to use the astral projection by spending 8 key points.
Okay. And what are you trying to do with it?
I'm trying to use my astral form to search for the others without while bypassing the effects of the decay. Unless it decays souls. Or spirits. Or whatever I am.
So, when you astral project, you are able to do so, but you quickly find that whatever this place is made of, the doors do not allow you to simply walk through them.
Fuck. And now done. And I'm guessing because I'm in my astral form, I can't interact with solid objects, right?
Nope.
But he can still hear me, right?
I don't think he can, actually.
Yeah, you're a ghost right now.
Yeah, you're in the astral, not in...
Fuck, I knew I should have listened to those damn monks. God damn it.
I watch as, is Wind, like, collapsed on the floor, or is he, like, in, like, some kind of, like, monk pose?
I think it would be in a monk pose.
Oh, I was just gonna say collapsed. Alright, monk pose then.
Yeah, the idea is, like, you essentially achieve this through meditation.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna look Arya over for a bit. Sigh.
Roll me a
You're not
medicine
gonna last
check.
very long like this, Arya. And I pull out my sickle and I start pruning the fungus.
Any attempts to prune it will grow back to the state that it was when you pruned it. Roll me a medicine check.
Okay, like, yeah. Because I was thinking of, like, aggressively, like, digging into the flesh to, like pull it out. Because, like, regenerate will recover any lost flesh, so I theoretically could just, like carve into you and get rid of this shit. I
So
did not roll very well.
with your limited knowledge of medicine, having not been able to necessarily practice it very much up until the point that you met these guys, whatever this is not natural, which was probably already obvious.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
It's also not necessarily rooted entirely in the flesh. Like, it seems to be affecting Arya in a way, like, it's not progressing right now. Like, it seems to have stopped at a certain point.
Oh,
But based off of what Arya has told you, if she goes to another room, it will progress another step.
that's not great. But I guess if it's not killing them, I guess I'm gonna leave it be for now.
Shit, this entire time, I could have just done a medicine check for this.
You didn't bother to like look at it.
No, I didn't. I didn't think of that. Gosh. Well, whatever. It's fine. I'm going to return to my body and say, well, that's not gonna work. Doesn't look like I can really go through the walls or door here. And then I'm gonna look at Mel and say, okay. So, do you have a plan?
I just sort of like cleaned myself up from like I probably carved into them a bit, so I'm like cleaning up myself up from like the blood. Like, now what?
Well, first things first. And Mel, I wanted to say I am sorry for throwing you in this situation. Maybe it would have been better if you had stayed out there.
I'm also going to note for like confirmation that the poo brains are also in a state of decay. Theirs is just not as advanced as Arya's.
Oh, did Arya take the two brains with them?
Well,
Oh,
she's-
I thought I would have left them in their room for. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't make
Remember,
sense.
no,
Yeah.
Pooh-Banes follow. They do
Yeah.
basic stuff.
Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna head back to my room for a bit. If you can, try to get this information to the others somehow. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it down there to their rooms. The rooms are straight down the hall. Just go straight.
So you return to your room?
I returned the poo brains to their room, and then I returned to mine.
I will note
Just for
that
clarification, Arya has been astral projecting this entire time, right? Like, I've
No.
been assuming that I couldn't hear any of that.
No, I returned to my body before I.
Oh.
Yeah. What were you saying, Nameless?
so you're returning the poo brains and yourself to the room?
Yeah.
So, Mel, for you, they just kind of disappear. You don't see a door leading further in.
Okay.
You only have the door counting down from your number.
Well, I guess I'm gonna try that door myself then.
Okay?
I open the door and look in.
It is black.
Okay. I take a moment to psych myself up and I enter the door.
Qual, what is your current status in that room?
Currently yelling a bunch of questions and stomping. Coral is not okay right now. Coral knows everything is wrong, but doesn't understand how or why or what is happening.
Mel, you see the disturbing mirror image of yourself who is looking concerned at Coral. Because, you know, it's never pleasant to have to, like, walk into a room and see yourself in it.
I carefully trot over, and I just, like, take all of this in silently. I, like, raise an eyebrow, like questioningly. I'm not sure who's real, but I know I'm not real.
You have the temper tantrum throwing Coral and a bunch of individuals that are either party members or individuals that you don't recognize. Some of them look like Coral. There is a peculiarly small version of Shadowfire, which you do recognize, but like, why for the love of God is he so tiny? But like, other than that, the main things that you don't recognize are a couple of party members from before you joined, and Coral's family, which is easy to guess that who they are because there is no other gargoyles you know. What were you saying, Cameo?
There's also Sweetheart.
Ah, yes, there's also a spectral wolf spirit.
What were you gonna say?
You first, I guess.
So Coral stops and like covers her face with the blanket and screams, "I don't understand what's going on! This is all wrong!"
Melrose approaches Coral and puts a reassuring hoof on her shoulder. You okay there? Also, I probably entered the zone of truth. Do I have to make a saving throw, or can I just like?
That is if I ask you a question.
No, like the way the zone of truth works is you have to make the saving throw when you enter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be a charisma saving throw against Coral's check.
I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna intentionally fail. Because that's not only a thing you can do, but it's also explicitly stated in the spell. I have no reason to lie.
Coral whips around, taking the blanket off of her face, and then putting the blanket on you. She's not smothering you or anything, but she just like throws it on you. Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you the actual Melrose or someone else? What is going on?
I like lift the blanket off of my head, and then I look at the fake me, and then I look back at Coral. I'm the real one. But I'm gonna guess that one is gonna say the same.
Coral looks between the two of them. Coral pulls out her sword.
Coral's like,
Staring
what
blankly
are
at the two of them. Just like... Okay. I'm gonna ask you both a question. Who was the last Dreadlord we were going to save?
Does Melrose even remember that?
Yeah? Pretty sure. Well, that depends. There's a couple of them. It also depends on whether you count Chrysalis, because we kind of just killed her. But we were about to go save Luna. And I think we're still doing that. We haven't succeeded yet.
Coral then looks at the other Melrose. What is your answer? Still holding the sword. What is your answer?
The other Melrose tells you essentially that it's been a really long time since they've had to face any Dreadlords.
This Coral attacks that Melrose. It's like, I want all the fakes to disappear! I don't trust none of you! All the fakes gotta go!
As you were saying that, all of the
She says that as
all of the copies disappear. Every last one of them.
Is there like a brief second where the fake me is like mutilated or something? I don't know. Because I feel like that's nightmare fuel to see yourself mutilated from the third person.
the way I imagined it is that when Coral jumped to do the slash, because she said that mid-air, by the time the sword hit the ground, everything was gone.
Fair enough.
That's the way how I pictured it.
Trauma avoided for today.
Is it
For
really
today.
Well, at least that part of the trauma.
So then, Coral looks at the sword, looks around, looks at Melrose, throws the sword,
Hey,
and hugs.
Nameless, I am like partially decaying, right? Like, you haven't described that, but like I assume that's happening.
Around the bottom of your hoof and starting to creep up your towards your I guess elbow. There is the starts of the decay. Yours, rather than mushrooms, looks kind of scaly.
That's not great.
It is painful as well.
Well,
She's hugging Camille very tightly. I knew something was wrong. I couldn't tell what it was. Everything was just so fucking weird.
I'm not sure what's with this place either. I'm glad you're alright. Aria said something about, going through the doors to a room 0, but I point at my scales. This decay is gonna get worse the farther you go. I was supposed to tell you, warn you about this. I'm not sure what the plan is. This hurts. I don't like. It's not. I just kind of stopped
Is it-
and rub my hoof a little.
Is it a type of curse?
I don't know. Maybe? Are you gonna try and dispel it? Nothing I had worked.
What did you try before?
Lesser restoration and regeneration. Also cutting it off.
Coral looks at you for a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna try to remove the curse. Maybe that will work?
Melrose shrugs.
So you're
Does
casting.
anything happen with remove curse?
So when you cast remove curse, the scales fall off and then immediately grow back.
Ah! What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what happened when I cut it off too.
You're at least not in pain, right?
Oh, I'm
Or is
still
the
in
pain still there?
It's just not too bad. I can handle it.
The real effects haven't set in yet.
It wasn't getting bad earlier, so I'm assuming it'll be fine at least for now. I'll be good. I don't know what we should do though. I want to get out of here, but I'm not sure how.
I mean, if I had the others, maybe I could plane shift or go to my room. But I don't know how to get to the others. If it's just simple walking, but we'll all end up getting this.
I look for the door.
The door is just within eyesight.
I point at it. I'm pretty sure that's your answer over there.
Coral looks at the door and squints. Is that Coral goes over and opens it.
There's
I follow
blackness
Coral.
on the other side.
If you step through, do you see anything, or is it just complete blackness?
It looks like blackness until you go through. But you can't come back. Arya went back somehow, but I didn't see what they did.
Oh. So did they like teleport, fade away? Did something grab them away, or just like
I
you
blinked
saw
and they
literally
were
nothing,
gone.
nothing? Oh, oh no.
So for Mel, you can still see the door that you used to get through here, but Coral will not be able to see or interact with it.
I look at the door and I like poke it. Never mind. I think I see it.
See what?
You will only be able to use the door that gets you to the room. So, like, as you go back, you can go back up until the point that you are back to your room, and then you can only return forwards.
So it doesn't. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be able to tell if it sends me immediately back to my room or if I think I'll like backtrack the whole way.
You have to backtrack the whole way. I'm just telling you that now.
Yeah. Never mind. I can see my door going back. It looks like you can just go back up the numbers on your way back. I look at the number on my hoof again. Hey, do you have these numbers too? I show Coral my numbers.
You have Oh, I have 2 of those squiggles on me. You said that these are supposed to be numbers?
Yeah?
That's right. Coral still doesn't know
Coral
how to read.
shows. I swear to you, by the end of this entire campaign, Coral will still have never learned, despite having multiple reasons and multiple people to teach. Jeez. Coral shows the squiggles that they have. See,
Yeah.
2 of them matches yours.
Yep. That's 245 right there. That checks out. Okay, I think I'm coming with you. Are we gonna keep going? Cause, this decay is gonna keep getting worse as we keep going.
Well, we're gonna have to. I'm just gonna pick you up, hold you, and use the blanket to tie the both of us together. I don't have the normal rope, so hopefully this works.
At this point, I just accept whatever Coral's doing. She's done this quite a few times already.
So you go through the door?
Given how often the party... Yep.
So,
Given
as
how
you-
often things go wrong with the party splits up, it's... Yeesh.
as you step through the door, you enter what appears to be another blank void with a writhing Kindle in the middle of the floor.
Ow, ow,
Oh,
ow,
no.
ow, 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 ow.
I poke the Kieran with my big stick.
Oh. Hey. Ow.
Are y'all alright?
Kind of stretches himself up before he... yeah, my, buddy up here kind of lightly taps the turban. Yanked me out of whatever the hell was going on. Looks at the, number that's on his arm. Looks up at the, number on the door. They're page numbers.
I'm not sure that's plot, right? Maybe.
You guys have these numbers?
Yep. I show my...
numbers. Show mine as well.
Well, we were sucked into a book, and these numbers seem to be in order. Makes sense that they're page numbers. So, anyway, what brings you guys back here?
Yeah.
I'm out.
What was that, Cameo?
We're trying to find our way out, gather everyone up, and all that.
Yeah, kind of figured. You seen any of the others?
I saw a win.
Arya.
Arya. I saw Arya.
Okay.
Coral rubs the back of her head.
Does she have anything to say?
I only saw a bunch of fake versions of you guys. That's about it. Well, obviously, then I got Rose now.
Well,
Yeah, I kind of had something similar. So, did Arya tell you anything?
something about room 0 and an exit. I didn't really get all of it. It wasn't a lot, and then they left.
Alright. Kendall kind of looks around. Where exactly did you guys come from?
I look for the
Remember, I can't.
downwards number door, and I point at it. One of those.
Right, you came from one of the further pages. Guess I can't see that particular door.
I look at the.
Alright, well, you saw Arya. You didn't have to see Phoenix, did you?
No.
No, not yet.
My guess he's probably in the next one. Kendall kind of gets up, walks over to the door, and kind of opens it. Oh yay!
Hold up,
another blank
we're
void.
supposed to go
Before
together.
walking into it.
Wait, we're supposed to go together. Grab on your tail.
Kendall kind of like looks back unamused, rolls his eyes, fine, and starts walking through again.
Pearl keeps up with the pace.
Mel doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
You're just part.
I would
part
be
of
following if I
Pearl's
could.
Mel, you are just part of the
I
problem.
mean, technically you are.
So you guys make your way into the study that currently Phoenix is practically buried under what looks like eons of research material without Phoenix looking like she's aged a single second since you last saw her.
Is this what you want?
Kendall's like looking. Kendall's like overlooking the paperwork. Man, this would be Otto's nightmare.
Yeah, for Coral, she's
Kind
just,
of walks over to
it's just wood.
Nah, Coral sees this and responds, well, if it isn't taxes, it's not a nightmare for Otto, I think. I think he likes books and stuff, just not taxes. I don't get anyone who would like taxes.
one of the universal constants, I suppose.
Princesses.
Anyway, kind of goes up to Phoenix, pokes her. Hey, you find anything out?
Who are you and why are you disturbing me? I don't want to be disturbed.
Kendall
You
just like, kind of narrows his eyes.
Even with the new mic.
And just picks up.
Hold on, Coral. Roll Arcana for me.
Who's rolling Arcana?
Arcana. Coral.
Coral is.
So,
Yeah, it's not much.
based off of like what you had just experienced, Phoenix must have experienced something similar, but it has fallen entirely into the trap of her desire was to research what was happening, and now she's just researching until the end of time. Nothing
Oh no.
to her right now, nothing matters except the research.
And they have to snap out it. It's us. We have some shit to do. Come on. Lifts up Phoenix. Come on. Shakes her a bit.
We heard about half of that.
I heard most of it.
I was hearing like every other word.
Coral.
That's because my connection keeps cutting off and on because of the storm is coming back.
Do we want to pin it here? Because we're about 2.5 hours in.
Revenge of the Storm.
And we'll pick it up with Coral and Phoenix talking to each other.
Might be better to do that for their interaction.
Yeah, maybe.
Hope that next time it's
Yeah.
not storming in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Okay. So, everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
For those of you that may or may not be watching, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more of it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. If you want to show further support to the channel, there's links in the description for the Patreon, as well as don't forget about the Twitch subs, YouTube memberships, super chats, bits, all that good stuff. Any and all support is very greatly appreciated. Big thank you to my priest tier patrons, Cameo Shadowness, Ice Crystal, and Scarmix. Other than that, we will hopefully be back. We should have a Friday podcast, which is one of the creator roundups. My Discord has the schedule for that if you're curious which one it is. Which Discord is free to enter. Other than that, we'll be continuing Heart of Darkness and Lost Memory Second Chances, barring any schedule conflicts with the players. For those of you that may or may not still be watching, I hope you have a great evening, and don't forget to drink water.
Hydrate.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Gosh, that was 3 in a row. See you guys.